Hi, welcome to this lovely new video attempt. This is the review for Module 5, and I'm going to try to work out this review while I balance the camera and talk and all that lovely stuff that you need to see. I hope this pen shows up as well. So, for the first one, you need to make sure, first of all, this review is designed so that all the skills that you're going to need for your final are going to be encompassed in this review. So if you can do the review, then you should be fine on the final. However, it does not mean that your questions will look just like this, so please beware of that. Number two thing you should understand is that there are more questions on the review than there are on the final. So I think there are 26 on the review and only 20 on the final, so obviously some of these are not going to be used, but they do need to be in the review anyway. So, let's get on with it. For problem number 1, they want you to list the number, they tell you the number of bicyclists in the race. They use it in a pictograph, you know that because there are pictures in it. And they want to know what the increase in the number of participants from 2004 to 2005 are. In 2004, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a half bicycles, so that's like a 65. And then in 2005, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's like 100. And when you subtract those two, you get that there is a 35 difference. So there were 35 more bicyclists in 2005 than there were in 2010. Now, I'm not going to be so nitpicky as to want you to actually write the bicyclist part there, but I do need the 35. One of the things I want to caution you about is, like I said, the final isn't exactly like this, so they're going to be asking a different kind of question. You need to make sure you answer the question they ask you for. A lot of people on this very first page end up messing up because they think, oh, this is going to be easy, I know this stuff, and they end up writing down the wrong number. They count wrong, they figure wrong, they write 3.5 instead of 35. Lots of small mistakes like that, and there's no way I can give you partial credit on this. Since I am known for giving partial credit, you want to make sure that you show me as much work as possible throughout the entire thing. That way I'm able to give you more partial credit. If you just write down an answer and you get it wrong, there's nothing I can do for you, and you lose all 5 of those points for that particular problem. This problem is a shame to lose 5 points on because you were not paying attention. Please make sure you pay attention on these graphs. Problem number 2. They give you a bar graph and they want you to say how many tickets were sold during week 5. So we find week 5 and we travel up and we see that there were 40 tickets sold during week 5. So I can write that in. And then the next one says how many tickets were sold in all. In order for us to figure out how many were sold in all, we have to find out how many were sold in each week. Now, it's obvious that we're not going to be able to be exact, but you can tell that this is not 42. A lot of people want to say that it's 42 because they see the 40, they see one beyond, and some more, so that must be 41, 42. But it's not. It's actually 46. You have to look and see how your scale goes on the side. This one is going to be at 11. This one down here is at 30. This one up here is probably around 59. This one is at 40. And this one is probably around 19. And when you add all of those up, 19 and 11 give you 30, and then 30 and 40 give you 70, and another 30 is 100, and then we have 95, so that's 105 for those two, so that's a total of 205. And that would be the first page done. And now you can go on to the second page.